we know that for sure we can hit 540. We know for sure we can hit 530 because we were doing that overcross 520. That's gonna be fairly safe to just go and start around that pace, and then you just gotta push whatever you can. It's gonna be more like a test because we haven't been able to push like that in a long time.
This week is a bit different from what I normally do. I normally am focusing on hitting 90 miles every week and, doing 2 big workouts throughout the week, a big long run on the weekend. But this week, Arrow has me set up doing it a little bit different. We're really not focusing on mileage this week. The goal isn't to take a down week, but to really just try to let my body recover and be fresh for the race on Saturday. So instead of doing 10 miles on my off days, I'm capped at 8 or 60 minutes, whichever is second. And then I also have one workout on Tuesday and then easy days following up till Saturday when we are going to end up racing. So today is just an easy 8-mile run early in the morning. We're going to work out before I have work today. And the super nice thing about work this week is I'm only working Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So I won't have to worry about anything leading up to the race, which is super convenient for me. But that also means that today is a great day to get a lot of work done on the computer and just make sure everything's ready for the week ahead of me so I'm not stressed out trying to do stuff before the race on Friday. Today we have a pretty nice workout. We have 4 miles at 5:39 pace with 3 to 5 minutes of rest. And then we're going to go into 6 by 800 at 5 flat. And we'll do 1-to-1 rest for this. So the reps will be at 2:30 in total time. And then rest will take another 2:30 of rest. So it'll be pretty nice. And this will be a 7 miles total of work, which is perfect. Nothing too strenuous on my body, just really like a maintenance workout at the end of the day, getting ready for the race on Saturday. And it'll just be nice to get in a solid little effort this morning that's not, like I said, too strenuous on the body or on the mind, that's for sure. Workout this morning was honestly really smooth. I think that doing 4 miles of threshold work before jumping into some faster reps while it might be a little tiring, obviously going into those reps, I really do think there's a lot of benefit to it. It does make you kind of feel like, I'm not in like the exact same condition I would be racing, but it gets you a little fatigued. And then going into 800-meter reps at 5 flat, it definitely makes you work a little bit harder, feel the pace a little bit more. And where I think that I could probably run a 5K around 5 flat, if not, potentially a little faster. Goal being 450 pace, of course. I think that 5 flat would be great for a 5-mile race. And while, I might not be able to do that this weekend, I do think that getting in some reps at this pace is a great opportunity for me to really feel what it's going to feel like down the road. So I think that this morning was a great workout, and definitely a good just to feel how fast that pace ends up being. It's really just prepping me for the next few weeks and getting ready to do some reps outdoors on the track. I really can't wait to start doing some workouts outside, but it's just not quite warm enough just yet. Gonna head back to the house, get some work done at home before heading back to the gym. Have a little 1 to 5 shift, and then gonna get in a shakeout. We'll probably do 40 minutes after work. And now I'm gonna head to bed and prepare for a busy day tomorrow. From now on, I'll always have work on Wednesdays from 8 to 11, and then again 2 to 5. So I'll run in the morning, try to knock out in my 8 miles this morning. And it's nice because Arrow's having me not worry about mileage too much this week and just, like I said, focus on just getting in a good run just to make sure I'm maintaining fitness. And we'll worry about mileage next week. But after that, we're gonna head to work and try to get in a workout after I get out of my first shift at 11. We also need to get gas today. I'd like to stop at the grocery store if I have time. Maybe try to get a little bit of editing done in between my 2 shifts. And then once I get out after my second shift at 5, we're just gonna come home and probably pass out after a long day of work. But yeah, it'll just be a good day to knock out some hours and then worry about getting stuff done tomorrow and Friday. I've been waiting for this day since I finished my long run Sunday last week. I finally have a day where I get to wake up and I'm able to take a little drive out to not somewhere new per se, but somewhere different. And we're gonna be able to run the course this morning, do a little bit of work on the back stretch of it where it's just a long road that goes down a bit of a hill. I really wanted to run that hill just to get used to it before Saturday, and conditions are pretty similar to what it's going to be like. It's a bit chilly, a bit windy this morning, so we'll get that to play effect as well. So it'll be nice to kind of experience what it's going to feel like, even though it's obviously 4 hours earlier than the race is actually going to be. But once we finish this run, the real part that I'm actually excited for is the fact that we're gonna pick up Mom from her appointment around like 9:30 today, and after that we literally have a free day to do whatever I please. And what I please is to work on videos and edit. It's kind of funny how that transpires, the fact that I finally have some free time on my hands. I don't have to work today, and I'm gonna use that time to make it videos and just edit. And I am really excited about that, I'm not gonna lie. We're gonna knock the podcast out today. We're gonna film the Sunday special today. Hopefully get that completely edited and posted. and then we'll do some work on the passion project as well. Hopefully get a good chunk of that going, and it should just be like a great day to really just knock some stuff out and, you know, handle business at the end of the day. I mean, that's really what you want to see on a day off like this. So quite excited, and yeah, it should be just a great day to get some work done before doing a little bit something different tomorrow morning. Today's a bit different than normal pre-meets that I've done in the past. We are at the gym because we're gonna jump on the treadmill and we're gonna do a little bit of work to get the legs moving. And we're really not doing this as a workout. We're basically just doing this, like I said, to get the legs moving, to get them warmed up for tomorrow. We have a 2 mile threshold at 5:39 pace, followed up with 4x400 at 5 flat pace. And we have really long rest in between, like anywhere from 3 to 5 minutes between everything. So it'll be really, really easy on my body. It's really, again, just to get the legs rotating, get them turning over. And hopefully we can just kind of take this easy. I don't want to be thinking about this as a workout at all. I really just want to try to be focused on running smooth, running relaxed, getting the legs to turn over, and just being present right now, right here. I haven't raced in, you know, like what, 106 days at this point. So I am just trying to get ready for that. And yeah, it should be a very good day and hopefully all goes well. Yo.
Hello.
How you doing, buddy?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm pretty good, not gonna lie. I got a pretty good rest in between workout this morning, so feeling pretty good, just working on editing. So that's always nice.
I saw your message. Yeah, I assume you were going to the treadmill, so like I'll have you doing 200s if you were on the track, but because we cannot go that quick and like that 5 flat pace for 200 was gonna be too short, I went with 400s. But 3 minute rest is plenty of time to clean up your legs. It's normal that you feel fatigued because it's still a hard effort, but it shouldn't be anything that is gonna tax your legs for tomorrow. It's just like get the legs moving, and you're gonna feel worse for the rest of the day. That tomorrow you should feel a lot better. We know that for sure we can hit 540. We know for sure we can hit 530 because you were doing that over cross 520. That's gonna be fairly safe to just go and start around that pace, and then you just gotta push whatever you can. It's gonna be more like a test because we haven't been able to push like that in a long time. Warm up properly, just take 2 miles easy, and then do a 3rd mile, picking the pace back up to maybe threshold pace. Like do the last mile progressively, getting close to that race pace. And that'll be good because you're gonna have like 20-30 minutes to recover after that, because you need to be ready. And I assume it's gonna be cold. Just make sure that you warm up properly, put clothes after the warm up, stay warm as long as possible, and then last 5-10 minutes you should be just relaxed, walking around. No need to be doing any crazy strides or anything like that. I think it's a safe bet to maybe take the 1st mile a bit easier. It's always better to go faster towards the end. So you know that like 520 pace is very realistic. So start around that, and then as the miles go through, just try to negative split every single one of them. You should be getting into the last mile saying, all right, let's go. Let's suffer now, but let's keep pushing. Let's go faster. The hardest mile is going to be the 4th one, because that's when you're going to start feeling it, and you don't want to push too hard because you don't know if you'll make it to the end. But yes, like push through the 4th mile, and the 5th one will take care of itself.
go, Luke. The race went out a little bit quicker than I was expecting. I was told to go out 5:20 pace. A guy took off and went around 4:55 flat for the first mile. So I was immediately kind of thrown into a little confusion where I was like, all right, well, I'm gonna try to take it easy. I don't wanna push a little too hard. I have a feeling this guy might, die. I didn't know who was in front of me. I just knew that he was going a little bit quicker than I was wanting to go. So I relaxed my first mile, ran a 5:17 mile, 5:16 2 mile, and then going into the 3 mile was really where I kind of realized that, all right, hold on, this guy's still about 100 to 200 meters ahead of me. I'm slowly gaining on him, but I don't know if it's gonna be enough if he doesn't, just straight up die by the end of the race. So I started to pick it up a lot more. Third mile, I went 5:07, fourth mile, 5:04, and coming down the back stretch is really where it just hit me. The wind was just a lot to handle by myself, and I ended up probably being like 15 meters behind first place at one point, but it just wasn't enough by the end. I definitely need to go a little bit earlier. The guy in front of me just kept turning and looking back at me like every 5-10 seconds after like the second or third mile, so I knew he was dying, but I just think that I waited a little too long to go in a sense. But we still finished out the day running a 26:02 5 mile and a 25:46 8K in the middle somewhere. So, it definitely was not a bad day, but it does kind of suck, just missing the sub 26 mark and taking second place, of course. Like, I really think I had that one locked. I kind of just, I obviously Air told me to go out 5:20, be conservative, because this was the Rust Buster, the opener, so we didn't really know what to expect, and I don't think that I could really go into it any other way but that. I definitely think we had the right idea and the right mindset going into it. We didn't know that there was going to be a person that was going to be that competitive. So for the spot we were in, I think we did the right thing, absolutely, and obviously if we could go back and do it again, maybe we'd do things a little bit differently, but yeah, I mean, this was a fantastic race for me. Big PR in the 8K, 5 mile PR as well, of course. And, it is crazy to see how much faster I am with proper training. I mean, oh my goodness, I felt amazing those first few miles. Like 5:15 pace for 5, 6, 7 miles right now feels extremely doable. And that just it gives me a lot of confidence that I could probably be running 5K at 5 flat or not, if not faster. So that's a great thing for today. Got to celebrate with my family. Shout out to my mom and my dad and my brother for all coming. Tyler got some drone shots, which I really appreciated, and both mom and dad recorded. So I seriously appreciate them. They do mean the world to me. It was amazing to see them all there. And we're going to get in a shakeout now. Just do around 4.5 miles. Really easy, just getting a little bit extra mileage on the week and kind of flushing my legs out from the run this morning, and then we'll get in our long run tomorrow per usual. The morning after a race is one of the roughest mornings out there. Your legs are sore, you're mentally tired, and frankly, I should have eaten a lot more yesterday, but that's no reason to stop me from getting in my long run this morning. We have 16 miles to get in and knock out before the sun comes up, and it was absolutely beautiful. Besides the fact that I didn't feel the greatest, of course, during the run itself. The sunrise was gorgeous, the weather was nice, a little chilly, and I honestly am kind of savoring these cold mornings because I know that sooner or later it's gonna get really hot. So, just trying to enjoy it while I can. And to be quite honest with you, still feeling a little rough after yesterday's race, but we are going to get some food in me now, Gonna just take the day to relax, mentally kind of regain in a sense. And luckily I'll be able to go sit in the hot tub, which will be super nice. I'm just looking out there thinking to myself, oh, I cannot wait to just soak. I love our hot tub. It is one of the nicest things ever. And Callie's joining me. Come here. Hi. Oh. And I got to sleep with my little baby last night, who was so gracious to take up my entire bed. So, you know, I got some pretty decent sleep, but she kept me up a little later than I would have liked, but that's okay. And yeah, it's also Super Bowl Sunday, which is kind of cool. I might go watch the game at our friend's house, but I don't really care for the Super Bowl if I'm being completely honest. So we'll see what happens, but it's just a great day to reflect on everything that's happened and you know, get ready to go back into the lab next week and come out a better runner, a better person. Yeah, I just can't thank you guys enough. I appreciate all the new followers, the new subscribers. Really appreciate all the, you know, positive comments and all the love I've been getting from you guys. So I seriously appreciate it so much, and I hope you guys have a fantastic day, a better week ahead. Good luck to everybody racing indoor season, and I will see you guys in episode 8 of the Passion Project next week. With that being said, take care, love all things. I'll see you later. Peace out.